All right. Hi, how are you?
I am fine. How about you?
Likewise, thank you for asking. So, how was your day today?
It was nice, bit hectic, but again, I somehow managed to get through it.
All right, that is nice. Okay, so I will introduce myself, then you can
Okay.
go next. So, my name is Shaurya, and I'm currently living in Pune. What about you?
My name is Yashi, and I'm banker by profession, living in Narsinghpur. That's a small town in Madhya Pradesh.
Nursingpur.
Yes.
Right. I think I have a friend who's from Nursingpur. He's in my
Oh,
college. That is nice. So, you're from Madhya Pradesh.
yes.
All right, but you're not from Nursingpur. You're there for your work.
Yes, I'm posted in Narsinghpur. I work in a bank, a public sector bank. So I'm posted in Narsinghpur for the past 2 years. Otherwise, I'm from Jabalpur,
That is also in I think MP, right?
MP, right?
All right. So, what difference have you felt living in both the cities?
It's a small town, underdeveloped, still in the process of developing.
Okay, that is the difference. All right.
Yes, one of the main differences. Otherwise, again, one of the main differences, I should say, is the development factor. Otherwise, again, accessibility could be one of the factors. Then internet. I live in a remote area, so again,
Accessible.
internet is not easily accessible,
All right.
and a lot of problems. So there are, but again,
But you,
development is one of the main.
all right. Okay. So, what exactly motivated you to join Clapingo?
As I mentioned, I live in a remote area. I don't talk to people much, and especially I don't get English speakers, good English speakers.
All
So
right.
I thought of working on my language, and that's why I joined Club.
All right. Okay. I mean, fair enough. You find people here to talk to.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, I believe the topic that has been assigned to us is celebrities. Right.
Okay.
So, do you follow celebrities?
Yes, few of them.
All right. So, which celebrities in particular? Do you mean actors or a spokesperson or somebody else?
It's a mix of a lot of celebrities. So it's basically if I like the personality, overall personality, I follow them.
Okay. So, do you have any favorites?
As in Bollywood, I do follow Alia Bhatt, so
Okay.
I like her. In cricket, you can say Mahendra Singh Dhoni is my favorite. And yes, so there are a lot of people. So I watched Bridgerton a few days ago, second season of Bridgerton.
I've
So
only watched
after that, sorry.
I've only watched the first one. I haven't gotten the time to catch up with the second season. How is it?
It was nice. It was very slow, but again, I enjoyed it because Indian actresses were
Yeah.
involved. So I
I mean,
thoroughly
I
enjoyed.
still do not. I can't contemplate how they. Uh, I think the Sharma family is a new extension, right? So
Yes, yes,
I've seen
yes.
a lot of clips, but I mean, it's very different from season one. Then, right? A
It
whole
is
different.
actually. Yes.
Okay.
So Bridgerton, they are total, all in all, I guess, 8 siblings, and for every season, they are going to have one sibling on the camera, in front of the camera as a lead character. So in first, it was Daphne. In this one, it was Anthony, the
All
first one.
right.
Anthony. Sorry.
And Anthony, yes. So wasn't he? So I think he is in love with one of the Sharma family sisters, right?
Yes. So it was again, he was there this time. He was one of the main, you can say, competitors in the season. And he was there. He came out and he put himself to look for the eligible bride for himself. And that's how the story goes on.
All right. What happened? I think he already had a girlfriend, right?
He had, but again, that story ended in season one, and this was a totally new story, a totally new character. So I did not like Anthony in season one, but here he was like,
All right. So you liked watching the season.
yeah, it was. I was not expecting much because I've not read the books, but I enjoyed watching this season.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a slow. It's a short series, right? I think not more than 30 minutes an episode.
Yes, 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, that is why I think I am not a lot of episodes also. I think 8 or 10 episodes.
Eight. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, all All right, I will watch it whenever I find time. So, do you watch English TV shows in general, or is Bridgerton just a one of you?
So it depends. It's like if they belong to my genre that I enjoy, so I watch them. Otherwise, I do not. So I have this genre for rom-com that I like. I like Christmas movies, so I watch a lot of movies during Christmas. November to December is all about watching Christmas movies. Then it depends. So if suppose someone recommends me some special uh, movie or something very nice and watchable, then I go for it. Otherwise, I don't. So it depends. So I do not particularly research about any show and then watch it. I don't go with the trailer. Rather, I take recommendations from other people and watch it.
All right, that's a nice approach. So, do you have any favorites out of all the shows that you watched?
Uh, I believe Friends. Friends is my all-time favorite.
I mean,
So, uh, other than that, I watched Vampire Diaries a few months ago, like last year. Yes, so Vampire Diaries. So
the entire series, or
entire
because
series, yes, entire series in 1 or 2 months. So I binge watched it,
okay.
and I enjoyed it. I liked a few of the characters of Stefan and oh my god, I forgot the name. Damon, right?
All right, that is nice. I watched it when I think I was in school, ninth or eighth standard.
Yeah,
So
it's a very old series, but I wasn't into vampires then. I was not very much intrigued by the this thing of vampirism, but right now I'm more into it. So I watch wolf series and vampires, wolf, witches. I like these kind of things.
fantasy. All right. Have you seen Twilight also? Twilight was the one that
Twilight, I watched it years ago,
Yeah.
like when I was in school. So
Yeah.
Twilight, New Moon, and I think Eclipse was the third one.
It has I think around 5 parts in total.
Yes,
Part-
I watched three. I remember watching 3 parts. I don't remember the last two.
Breaking Dawn part 1 and 2.
Breaking Dawn, yes. I have watched. So not a big fan, but again, I watched it because people were talking a lot about it.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, I mean, when I was watching Vampire Diaries, after around that time, we got the news that the actress that plays Elena is gonna leave the show. So I got very disheartened because I mean she was the main protagonist of the
She
show.
was the main one, right.
Yeah.
Even I was, but I'm not very fond of Elena's character for some reason. I don't know why.
She's a
Not
very,
really.
very love-hate relation with her.
Yes, exactly. So I like the brothers, Stefan and Damon's relationship more. They bond more. So I like their bonding better than the Ellen.
Still, if you think about it, the entire plot, revolved around her. So I just thought that how are they gonna cope up with the entire plot? Even if I don't care for the character, it's again like what are they gonna show now? So
Exactly.
I kind of left it back then because I thought there's no point of watching, and the ratings also fell down.
Right, exactly.
So
I was already aware that she was supposed to leave. I think she left in 6th or 7th season. So I was already aware about.
I think 7th.
So I somehow dealt with it.
I mean, it's a different thing when you're already aware, right?
Aware.
If you've seen The Office, so
people often say me, recommend me, but I haven't. I feel like I should be loyal to Friends, so that's why I don't watch any other sitcom. And that's one of my weird things, but I somehow developed with time. So even if I'm eating or doing anything and I feel like watching something comedy, I watch Friends. I'm very loyal to Friends.
Everybody does that. I have met so many friends of fans of Friends who do this thing, right? I mean, I will still suggest that you should watch The Office and then also still be loyal to Friends. Right? Because a lot of people who watch Office, they often, consider Office as their favorite over Friends. I'm not
right. Okay.
But I was so in that also, I mean, not to give you a spoiler, but in that also the main character leaves after a particular time. So after doing particular seasons. So I was like, I mean, what is this thing that keeps happening?
Okay, all right. I will try. It's like I feel like instead of starting new one, I should stick to the one that I've watched. That's one of the reasons. So I started Big Bang Theory. I start How I Met Your Mother, How I Met Your Mother, and I started all of them, but it couldn't continue.
All right. Okay. I mean, these are also nice sitcoms. Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Schitt's Creek.
Brooklyn Nine. My brother forced me into it. He was like, "No, you have to see it," but again, I couldn't. So I saw a few of the episodes. I liked the characters, especially the two leads, but for some reason, I came back to my friends.
All right. Yeah, and I think the same thing happened with Bridgerton also, right? The actor who was Daphne's love interest, I'm forgetting his name. He also left the show right after season one took off.
Okay, I have no idea.
I do not remember he was Daphne's central love interest. I'm forgetting his character's name, but he left the show now. If you would have seen in season two.
Okay, you're talking about Bridgerton?
No, I'm talking about the first season was about Daphne, right? She had a love interest.
Yeah, right.
It's a bad guy left the show.
He's not a part of it, and he was not seen in season 2 because I think he did not have much of his role in season 2. It was more about Anthony and Kate this season, and I'm pretty sure they've built the plot, and the next season could be about Eloise and again the younger sister and his love interest. Her love interest. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, again, alright. So in this, Daphne is a side character.
Daphne's aside, so she was just there in 3 or 4 scenes. So the main wedding episode and few episodes here and there.
Alright. So this entire season is situated in a time zone after Daphne's entire incident or simultaneously?
No. After Daphne's, so now she has a son, and even he was there, but again his husband wasn't there. So I think I forgot his name. His name was Simon. Yes, so he wasn't there in any of the episodes.
Yeah. Alright. That's interesting. Okay.
So I think now the show will be, I think season 3 will be about Eloise and his love interest, her love interest. So it is going to be focused on her. So this is how they're going to proceed.
Okay. I mean, if you find the entire era that Bridgerton is based on, there are a lot of movies and books from that time. For example, if you've heard of Little Women, it's a book.
Yes, I have heard of it. Yes.
Have you gotten the chance to read or watch it?
No, I did not read it, but I think I've heard about it in Friends, and then I have heard about it.
They have mentioned in Friends also.
So they used, I think someone read it and they mentioned, so it was in one of the episodes.
When Joey and Rachel were reading books. Yeah, when he was reading The Shining.
Right.
Yeah. So if you find time, if you like the genre of Bridgerton, I think you'll also like Little Women. It has been adapted, I think, twice. One movie came out back in 90s. It has Winona Ryder. And a recent movie came out in, I think, 2016 or 18. It has Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
So maybe you like that.
Yes, I would try it because I think I've developed interest in period dramas.
I know, right? They're very fascinating.
They look very nice and all, composed and poised. I just love the way they carry themselves.
Yeah. And plus, there is this entire angle of feminism in that time, especially in Little Women. If you'll ever get the chance to read any of the classics of Bronte sisters, so they specifically write about feminism in that time. And I've read a few novels. It's very beautiful how in subtle actions and in underdog areas they are working on. It's just very nice to see how far along we've come. Right.
Okay, I would see if I can get the book or the movie to watch.
Yes. All right. So I completely lost track of time towards the end of our session. So is there something you want to ask me before I get to my feedback?
It was fun talking to you. That's it. I like the way you talk and the interaction is very interesting.
All right. So again, I do not have a lot of feedback. I think this is one of the only first times that this is happening, that I do not have a lot of inputs. Something again that is very general that you could try doing is to improve your vocabulary. You could, again, it's nice that you're exposed to so much English language. So you could try picking up words. Like there are so many opportunities that you get. So whenever you think that is a word is new to you, you pause it right there. You memorize the word, you look up its meaning, And then next time we have a conversation, because you mentioned you do not get the opportunity to have so many conversations. So here in
Yes.
Clapingo, try using that word in a sentence, right?
Okay.
Because that is how you won't forget about it, and that is how you will
Right.
improve
Right.
your vocabulary. Because you have a pretty good command over the language. I
Thank you
absolutely
so
have
much.
no inputs to think of. Right, that is the only thing that I can suggest. You can always be better than what you are right now. Right.
So, and I think vocabulary is something there's always room for improvement, like room of improvement,
Exactly.
and one must work on it.
Exactly.
Just,
So
just take it.
yeah, that is all of my suggestion for you. I had a great conversation. I hope you
Okay.
watch Little Women, and thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a great day tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.